Is he here? Doesn't need my help, I guess. If he could do this all this time, then why the fuck have I been fighting?
Evasit kata, etwa ost.
Maras kata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
I love you! Oh my god! Okay, that's hot.
Solus.
Hi. Oh my god. Please fix me. Oh. Fuck. That is
You
hot.
should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
Many questions. Ah!
The Canary were trying to kill you. I wanted to get here first.
I know. They sought an agent of Phanharel. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Canary believe.
You're Phanharel.
He is.
I was Solus first. Phanharel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The dread wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose.
He's so calm.
You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
True. I'm not gonna attack him. Are you kidding me? Why is that an option? I love him. Fuck off.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
You are.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Phanharel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Oh no. Oh, questions. Many questions.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
Oh my god, I am so confused. But also so happy that he's finally here talking to me.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanuris are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanuris would have destroyed the entire world.
Awesome.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
Oh no, don't make me feel bad. I already felt bad and confused, and now I just feel bad and confused. Oh, God.
The Evanurus were elven mages? How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
He has such a relaxed voice. Like he's finally coming to his own. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. I can't. I can't.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
I don't want to fight you.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer.
Why not?
You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight.
Oh god.
You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
Solas, I don't want to fight you. Please, game, don't make me fight him. I cannot. I can't. I love him. Just don't. Don't.
Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for the agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
That's true.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos.
Oh.
When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
Oh my god.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
I know, right?
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Oh no.
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
But
It's not that simple.
exactly.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Canary body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Kunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
Oh my god, what do I do? I don't want to
Guess
fight
we owe
you.
you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Illuvians now?
Yes. You remember Briala from Hallam Sharal?
Mm-hmm.
For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Canari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time.
Don't make me cry. We're friends.
The
Help
monk will
me.
eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
No, we're not gonna kill him. I don't care.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
What did he do? What did you do? No. What did you do? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I'm sad. I'm crying. What the hell's going on? Oh no. I'm not gonna kill him. It's just not gonna happen. Like I said, I would let the world blow up before I do that. I'm not gonna kill him. I refuse.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canari.
Hello?
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
Girl, you go in there and tell them.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years
Shut
dead.
up!
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay. The Inquisition. Okay. Options. Fuck. I'm still crying! Stop making me make decisions that will change everything. Just, it doesn't matter. We're gonna die anyway. Because I'm not killing him. And so I guess we're all fucking dead. I'm dead anyway, so what the fuck does it matter? Okay. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger but risk corruption. Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against them will be stronger. Okay. The Inquisition will be disbanded. Efforts against Solus will be weaker, but more secure. I'm sorry. Didn't notice her arm? No, I did not. Is it chopped off? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. What do I do? We need to keep the Inquisition. But we need to not kill souls. We deserve the divine... Yeah, no. We serve the... Fuck you!
You all know what this is.
Oh, she has no arm! Oh my god! Girl! Solus, what did you do? Crazy fucker.
We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval.
Aw, Cassandra's proud
The
of me.
Inquisition saved the people of Ferelden when you couldn't. We are not disbanding. And we are certainly not submitting to an empress who only sits on her throne because we kept her there. There's worse coming than anything you've yet seen. So we'll play nice. We'll bow. But not to you. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but
Clearly.
the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
And the epic music, oh my god. I can't believe he took off my entire fucking arm. What the hell? Oh, that's right. She did say that to what's his face. Hey, honey. Nobody's like, where the fuck is your arm? What happened? Where's Solus? Are you okay? Vivian won't even look at me. I love them. Except Vivian. Vivian can suck a dick. Bye. Did she skip? She skipped. No! Don't end it like this! You just straight up cut off my arm to save my life. I appreciate that. I think. Someone gonna read this, or? Future Pheebs here to voice over the credits. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served in the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly, in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. Good idea. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvalen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against the Winter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. De Winter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. Good for you, Cassandra. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together.
Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains, north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers.
Good for you, Cassandra.
For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. The end of the Inquisition as it had been sent shockwaves through the College of Enchanters. Madame Lefebvre ably played on the mage's fears. Her followers united to build a new circle, with Vivienne as its grand enchanter, in direct competition with the college.
Vivienne, I swear to God. Fine, it's fine.
What the circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon they were a force to be reckoned with. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the South, vying for power.
Vivienne, I swear to God.
After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry.
That's fair. Vicky.
Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained.
Good for you. She was the right horse to back.
This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return the Canticle of Charton to the canonical chant, a move that divided
I don't know
Andrastians
what that means,
deeply.
but sure.
A rebellion to renounce her and return the Chantry to its former state arose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts
damn
of
it!
Vegas.
Can we have just a little bit of peace? No wonder the elven gods want to kill us all. Look at what we're doing.
As quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. But still. You just chill for a sec.
While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. Sarah left the Inquisition with scarcely more ties than when she began, disappearing back into her confusing weave of favors and friends. After seeing the world brought to the brink by arrogance and pride, it was a blessing to return to normal, however strange and normal it might be.
That's fair. I hope Sarah's happy.
With frequent visit to her widow, of course.
She is. That was an immediate answer. I'm glad. Good for you two.
Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine.
What?
When an obs is about your left hand or right, call the Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers.
Nice.
Varric took up the role of Viscount, and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt
Hawk,
Kirkwall's damaged
hey!
infrastructure.
Good thing I didn't leave him in a fade, right?
Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major
for you,
trade
Varric.
hub of the Free Marches.
Nice going. I'm proud of you, bub.
He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven.
Of course.
With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bull's Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thetis.
Bull's good people.
After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces.
You can't break up the fucking dynamic trio.
Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage.
Good for you, buddy.
And as chaos reigned in the north, and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve.
Damn it, Cullen! Don't be such a bean!
Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium.
Dorian, tell me you found a lovely man to marry and adopt a bunch of babies with.
As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption.
I'm so proud of you.
Along with Magister Meverus Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless.
I'm so proud of you. Oh my god.
Those fighting by Magister Pavis's side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via messages.
No! I'm dying! Dorian!
Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight.
Oh, right in the feels! Oh, ooh, straight in the feels. Oh my god. Oh, I needed that. After that crap.
After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Weishaupt Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way.
Good for you, Rainier. That is some good redemption for you. I'm glad.
Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless. Other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. After easing the Inquisition's transition into the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family.
Josie's gone. Why is everybody leaving? Josie, come back. Oh, god damn
Thanks
it.
to the Inquisitor's help, the Monteliers were once again permitted to trade in Relay.
Good for you. But also, like, don't leave me. Wait, what am I doing? I know we're waiting
the
for
next
my,
few years were a
for
busy
my
time,
story to
as
end
many
with,
ships
but
with the
like,
Montelier's crest were built and set sail again from Antiva's harbors.
what am I doing?
Soon, Vervani pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine ancestors took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry.
Can we just get along for like 5? We're all going to fucking die, okay?
Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette nearly eloping
There's
with
an
a
elven
dashing
god who's
pirate
going
prince
to
on one
murder us
occasion,
all.
Lady Montelier
Get
took
along
the
for 2
development in
seconds.
stride.
Jesus.
Cole returned to the Fade,
Aww.
saying that there was more pain coming and that he knew where compassion would be most needed.
Oh no. Oh.
He promised that his friends in the Inquisition would remember him, and that where the hurt was greatest, he would help.
Oh, I love him.
After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances,
yeah.
as did elven servants across Thetis.
Of course. They know what's going to happen.
None could say where they went,
Oh.
but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolves' forces were.
It's just,
And what the ancient elven rebel had planned.
he's not really a rebel, but okay. I'll get back to you 1 second. I'm like in the story. Then I'm sad. Oh look, it's me with one arm.
My agents have found nothing.
Oh
With
my God.
illusions, he could be anywhere.
I know.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
Yep.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We're not killing him though.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself, if we can.
Yes, girl! Yes! Yes! No killing! Holy shit! That was that was a ride. Such a dumbass falling for an elf. An elfin god. Yes, give me happy music. But so, the whole fourth game is about stopping
What
him.
is this? A new book? All this shit is...
He did not!
That is a terrible title. What are you even thinking?
I told him to change the title. He wrote the book! Hell yes.
The sky churned like a rolling sea on a dark and stormy night, centered on a gaping hole that led to the arse end of nowhere. A hole that spit up many things that day, comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble. It's about the Inquisition.
Yes! Oh, that's adorable. Shout out to Trevor Morris.
The din of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. Not playing, weirdy, she said, gesturing with and dismissively eating a sandwich. Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a row. Sarah made the subtext text, which suited me fine.
Oh my god. Cassandra should read me all the books.
The court swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. I'm so glad you made it, my dear, she said. I am Madame de Fer, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet.
She's not wrong.
Liliane enfolded Alphonse in an embrace as warm as a serpent's kiss. I always knew I could count on your support. The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. Even if it requires your death.
Oh my god. This is so good.
Drops of rain glistened on the griffin medallion grasped tightly in Blackwall's hand. The silverite wings of valor, they mean nothing. He flung the medal to the cold and uncaring ground. You don't know what I've done. You don't know me. So romantic.
I love that she tries to do all the voices. Amazing.
Cole moved like a shadow that also moved like a knife. A shadow wearing a hat where dreams came to die. It's a riddle he whispered. A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone. That makes as much sense as anything Cole says.
That was a really good impression. Holy shit. Spot on, Cassandra. Good for you.
Do you place your herald above the law, Ambassador? Whose law, my lady? Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals. The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war, by poor fiscal management. We are the law.
Perfect.
We left our mark on Adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning. If you'd caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double. What is even happening here?
Fuck if I know.
The Iron Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. Come on, he barked, not looking back as he entered. The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5. That is spot on, actually.
Agreed. 100% bull.
The commander had the look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. This isn't just a war,
Curly.
he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. It's the only war. Cullen! That's Cullen!
Curly.
The mage wore a class of handsome sneer cultivated by 1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian, he glared. D-O-R-I-A-N. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible.
She 100% starts a Varric book club. Just his books. Nothing else.
The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming. Better to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric. Wait, where am I?
Oh, okay.
I don't... Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful.
Oh no.
Varric, I was wrong about everything,
I knew
she
it.
sobbed. Could you find it in your noble heart to forgive me? That dwarf, he put me in the book. I'm in the book. I am reading the shit out of this.
To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would have never been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high, the Dragon Age team. It touched me in all kinds of ways! That sounds wrong, but like... right in the fucking feels. So many feelings. No! That's just it. Oh no. I don't know how I feel. What the fuck am I gonna do now? That's just it. Now what? Yes, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's gonna be hard to follow this one up. I hope y'all have a really, really good night. Thanks for being here. Bye.